Yo, how to let parenthood strengthen your marriage. Sani a ubi to me ama tetie ama waware ejina. Ene yebese ye bompa ye ema awarefo a wo mukita ema enketwa. Epese ye prayer ni nyina focus no ejina sa enipa yi so. Ene wo mma eso. Abatan ye kita ema nketwa. Ni etie ni se ye do ye ma pa. We do love our children. Now, so what they can do to our marriage, is another story. Now, research, baby, dead say, happy marriage. Our real NJ woman, it takes a nosedive. Our real NJ woman, a shall see as a couple when a couple become a family. Say, our for no, inya bape na NJ no ekofom. Challenges like sleepless night. After na woman nana job because akola no ni determined timer woman eda new expectations the bia woman hwa ade foforo beba wo makwam any the demand of a baby na ebi kra wo ho a na wo mu ba ko anase wo mu mienu eguso ekwita adwuma bi a oye ebi okra no no wo ye adwuma wo fie anase ukita adwuma bi a okọ ye man time crash home a ketua bi onya maternal leave ketua bi na wasan ko back bio enti we mo kire say 30 to 50% of all new marriages, of all new parents woman awo for no we mo kire say so yi mu a be mo be 30 to 50% feeling distressed as a couple. So University of California, Berkeley, and account who has 30 to 50% of all new parents feel as distressed as a couple already in therapy. They say our refuah, womanya marital problem, womo therapy emo. Na sa no also say up to 70% of new moms, a ma woman wo afi no ma wo no say their marital satisfaction dropped just dramatically. Just say edi gia no wo aware no no wo munya amba no e call from pa. At least 1/3 of mothers and fathers experience significant depression. Ibinu munya adwen mu how bebre. And yes, I dream how so about them. But none who yirano, na dream. A bra, my year parents, Nampono 1 in 8. There's an offer couples 80 bianwa, a mubako, a kuyewi separation, and answer divorce. Now, by the time their first baby, 10, 18 months old, naturally say, so on separate year. Na wa divorce enti awo anase ma eba aware mu no it can be overwhelming and yet adequate akra na group bi a ye from generation X parents are wo generation X bracket no no generation X no e bi say ye wo after 1965 eba 1980 abatan a etesa no they feel say this parental pinch no how no they feel it more even more now Nansan review be a one year 90 studies now one more for 31,000 people wives and husbands now etore be a say what research here ya na study group no participants no also but we did 31,000 couples and one foul. Now, San Diego University, and a year, sa research. Now, one more year for young couples, no more marital satisfaction. Sending young couples, ani gye a wɔn wɔ waware mu na wɔn hu sɛ after wɔn nya wɔn first baby no couples no nya wɔn first baby dan say wɔn ware no and wɔn nya baby no so wɔn nya baby no a wɔn ani gye wɔn marital satisfaction no it plummeted 42%. Just ani gye ne so te 42%. This is a serious issue. Na akoda bia wo benya na ka hu bia no na ani gye no eso te na ete. Enti we na wo mu hu ye. Na wo mu hu say the shift from lovers to parents. Say brana wo mu ye lovers keke no mu nimba. No mu be dane parents no. Say basa it may rock up marriage down to its roots. Just say a Harvard and a papa. It is suddenly no nearby and he said, who said, you find yourself taking traditional control. Who say, and then young people no usakra maybe I was started the jenkolani and tessa young person or born in life who didn't life be. After the bedroom honor. Na was started after traditional stereotype rules. Just obema and all ya na your bema oba no ya na or your ba stereotype rules. Sani your friend. It is a cooking. Yen Ghana no a mass stereotype rule. You know. Na after stereotype rules in traditional rules, you know. After they are clashing with your modern expectation. So we a young person. Na fe o modern expectations any anka ani gia wo pe any ade no na fe this traditional rule afi wo your ba na wo ti akoda ho na wo manufo wo your be ma na wo so ne yesese wo ye na wo ye na o mu hu se a working mom oba tan a afi no wawo o ye adwuma no ana se nanka o ye adwuma no ne eba ne se o trade niema bi kire se o forgo niema bi niema bi ebo no abra o wo akoda no ne office sa time no tifi no hu office bi o ne nanfofo no mo cracky jokes say bia no ko gym sa niema nyina no na wa trade with breastfeeding na fe di otifie na da bia no sa ni gie ni dressable life edipie ni ade no na sa ade eni hobio na I bottle washing na fide sa na eme no ye laundry mountains of laundry net etaho na there bia na akola ye na emafi na wo si but that time no nyina no onya ngoye no na ye ni gie nkwa no ko besi na tade a bi okra laundry no deko ana asa nya laundry kra o tena ho a no wasi ne ba ko bi abo we de there bia o ye mountains of laundry ain't it after just 6 to 8 weeks of maternity leave, no? Your man of maternity leave is just about 6 to 8 weeks. Now, afi or the Juma office job, I can't. Ne hawi nyina na or the account. Almost I hear a husband or bear so na faithfully. No one shall see attending to say. Abrofono di omo ye de entire childbirth classes after the oko say wawo enti no oko classes after was spending long time e delivery room so ahun obema no ne yire na wo enti after na da bia na oti delivery room sa ne ma we nyina na nka ne life ano wo bon and do baby cry no hospital no bi o cry ne ama wo be ma no wakati on biblical code no umbilical cord no a say obane ayina yama wakati sa niema we nyina no oye kra nso a still obema no mutemiye ofeli shut out the contribution oye nyina achi no ofeli sa so gina bonten ebedru baby a na fe at the early years no na aye between the mother and the child now obema no as the yapam fifie na so tifie ho all this no is stressful and instead no sabri no now he works longer and harder in his career no abranti no ye juma bebre pesika in order to provide for the growing family. Na busua na ye kese. Enti afedie. Eso kopeduane more edi befie. Enti of feeling more and more distant. So we bema na udu sa tibie no anhwe ya. Oba bia tisi wakwan mu ana de nenam so. Na we bone na wo na wo kono. Enti you are both doing more, but you are communicating less. Mumie no nyina oba no ehwe abofra no wo ye more. Obema no so nam epeduane ba oye more. Now so this is the stage. Now mumie no. You are communicating less, and you are feeling you are feeling underappreciated. I say ni awoye no obema nani so. I say ni awoye no oba nani so. When so, but a new money business no ayeniti. Obema na dream no me yire wo ye die nani so me bio. Oni akoda no ko an. Obema oba no so say mi kunkra de sese opia ode aduane beto ho ano okọ ofe wafun ho wo ye looking pa no befe wafun ho ode aduane begu ho ano okọ ase awe ba e de onwe me hu bi okra. Now modern marriages ne de it makes matters tougher. A man ye man no say kra. You may be having kids. It ought to be cry no ba no or one in late 30s and in the late 40s. Sa time no na wa bofra no. Sa bre no so na fatigue factor no higher. Kakra bi ana wa bre. Say what shall see enyi. It punya younger bio. It be bia kitu bi ana wa ti. Na job pressure is bigger than it probably were in your 20s. It a human so away no pressure after maternity care no. Pressure no aye ke see bia kitu bi ana wa bre. Because in your late 40s, I feel now I break. But sometimes na one year, now I want my now I first child and I say second child. Ain't it? Why you more anxious than ever? Why you more anxious than ever? Ain't it? Than say all time no na competitive society now this society more now to me be no. Now feel I say a local what to baby and what you. Now, question I say, beside me, one man say, will your child get into a good preschool system and our programs? I pray no. Yeah, will for Frana shall see hey, maybe as I'm a or corporate good school system be. Now, Sana society so a structured. Now, can you afford, say, strollers? Abano. Ibi wedding pa na stroller no so no ye fan share dem enti ukoto $100 stroller one odibepie ukoto $800 stroller enti all this no adds pressure to the new family ye one channel de ye nim ya na anti bada kase e ma no ye koyese ya ma oba we ye koyose ebi kran fa wo musika ma because as ye free munti e refi ta de kra baby's play suit crime and colonization. What the crime, what the see abontia in Niakotono, a quan in Niakotono supermarket, $100 place suit, so to be the show. Na a bassa, now for Yakodano Sunia, now will dream Jose, as a sir or art, music, any other classes. A collabi class or a Brunia, and also a gun and the officer or your Brunia. So, of course, swimming classes, all those things. Competitive. Wadam for ba yebi. You want to yebi. Ebasa na Newsweek magazine. Newsweek magazine. Asemo kind say the toughest job you will ever love is parenting. Or see a juma dimpan will be a see any parenting. Ain't young Ghana for dear. Ubi ye parenting no tifia. Nka say ye wo Ghana no na emema ni pi wo mo yire no mo nya adwuma. E basa no mu buma na bonfin on feels oba na enyefe but it is the toughest job ubi betumi aye. But I had ye parenting no for both. Ain't that time no man here na ma worry no say em bi kan ye. Na happiness a woman na say satisfaction no na it's going to nosedive. 2004, Rutgers University, New Jersey, here. One year, be our friend on National Marriage Project. Now, or say, children seem to be a growing impediment for the happiness of marriage. Now, I'm kind of one say, answer, and koda, emumu anka ye ni jesi ye be wo mu bia ani age so opebi no. Afi de no ma be ye, o ma be si kwan e wo aware no anigye. Na ebasa na anigye na e wo aware mu no na kwa na ekofo. Na diem bi na wobetimi aye. Enema bi a wobetimi aye ne se so your batan a put your marriage first. Manua afina mawo no patu trimu put your marriage first. So your bema put your marriage first. Appreciate each other. Instead of criticize. Said this is the time amudi agra mobe konsa enti mama mani so obia eneni obia get organized. But modern ceremony no mobe no organize, communicate. I can't stress it more than that. Munin komo na komo tie no no na mo be hu how. I'll talk about it more. Enti sa niema no obroni is a tall order for two sleep-deprived people. Enipa and na untumi about Friday, sorry, one. As a some sorry one. I just all your bema utrimu one and akodane sorry, I'll be count here timbo. I don't so be sorry be. So ube sorry be. I thought a big crime here. Now book back one me can't cry the nervously. Or say couples who need to make transit. I know man kasa 4 days no munyari because there be a woman yakola. Now we know. Now we have been there, and we are here to help. And whether you are planning, so we start a ma, and answer you are already having children and risking a here is how. There many beer bit me some tips me person me demand you bring na afi ibura empire bonumo and they say near the kind. As I say, who say mommy can we anyone. Despite a new saying any childbirth any year a woman we are the baby no obeying patio. Obeying party wo individually as obema as oba na obeying party my warrior so it both as a couple and as an individual na and if you more what my association as animal say 157,250 hours of parenting and now obey. One group will be Associate Professor Pamela Jordan, or University of Washington, and a cancer acid, or no, who first any munina, and who here. Now, or no, now one more CSI University of Washington, or one more CFS, a year program be our friend, developer of becoming parent program, almost chassis, and almost focus on first couples, I feel no more chassis, Emma. No more can say. Most couples should note simply does not have ready-made skills. Just say, or say, so now we need ready-made skills. I bet what to safeguard your marriage, it's scary. And to before crime mobile worry, you di kanya, our for any parental aspects, can say, talk about what is ahead. I say, yeah, yen can who ask him, yeah, Africa for the Ibuna, the kids will be, oh, on him, or that's all. But that is the time you both have to talk about what is ahead. talk about what is ahead. Should I say, what is ahead? Nibini say, sign a mobile split it, more household chores, any errands. Why not? Obey Juma. This time, now why a better nephew? Who is going to stay home? Who will do daycare when I didn't back? Who will get the baby to and from child care center, any babysitter? Why the bears idea? Who is going to take night shift? Umumi, I don't know. Why not obey a night shift? Who will shop? Who will cook? Who will clean at certain times? If any, some more crime cry when I didn't back out. I'm South Africa for the any crime. Now, who is going to wash the bottles? Now, I sterilize it, baby pump. Then no crime on you. As I said, Munya will pet, may I more buy no baby pump. So, how do you way in our house chore? Why not best sterilize and why not better wash? Now, if two of you have opted for a arrangement to be a why and the better so arrangement, you know, why not better so why not better bank, why not be to your utilities, one just as any man, you need to think it through. I drink a crown at time, I'm all certain aside to think it through. Crown will prepare you for the task ahead. Get daily breaks to discover sanity and get a hot shower. A total beer. Now here break. Maybe I'll bet me a catch or you say take a break and then the person may have of run. And I say, so no time in our done so I catch it and say take a break and go and take a shower, hot shower. I call home and idea. I want to take care of the child. So near my small details here. I say emphasize. It be a case here, especially the babies no doors one. And you about China, more babies are more 2, 3, 4 dear, motias here. Now, would dear gra, Oba penny no, one here crowd be neglecting. I hear that is the time I'll be born and so born because we're near break. Now, airport over. Near to some and say, break the silence about parental and as a parenthood downside. And near man, habono and find show the home come. Yes, new babies, they are cutest. They are the best you want to have. They are the joy in the universe. But caring for one, no, especially mortal ones, no, and isn't fun at all. Caring for one and answer multiple ones is not fun at all. Hana feeding, changing, bathing, entertaining a little one 24 hours. It can stretch. It can stretch you physically, emotionally, and mentally. Can exhaust you. Beyond your breaking point. Into diagram. And anything and no wonder this is the time a man might be break now. Now this is the time I will lose Christianity. And this is the time a man be breaking so sabe break it down. And do what no banner fell say you craft idea or panic. A defined time to talk about your frustration. Sanya a bill as on a near many go somewhere. Find time, Munkan. Catch the how you are becoming frustrated. If you all cry, force all crab on think, send your idea, you have to do double job any idea. Your fatigue, obre, catch it. Even moments of anger, say be specific. Now also be supportive and be honest. Be honest. Munim honkomo. Mun discuss it never boama. Ya make ebia mumu bebre man you are not seeing it. But a few more this is what is going on. And we've decided that we will take this upon ourselves, treat it and pray about it some of the days. These feelings, normal feelings we normal. And yes, signs say you are not a good partner, and I say you are a bad partner. It is a word metia. Now accept it. Saswa. Now you work together to solve the underlying problems. And agree in advance. Say mumu baako ye overwhelm. Ade na bro baako so etutu no hwe for ma. The other will step in and take care of the baby, while the other, get some free time and enjoy sanity. Be frank about the losses as well as the gains. Yes, you've got a baby of your dream. When you're the baby of your dream, I'll feel so sad, Obama, about the loss of your sex life. So I feel you're to me no. But when you're the child of your dream, I will step out. I could play baffle from. Na nyamia washira ono wetutu na se ewa busuani. Adentia. Oba adentina fedi uraho. When you're the baby of your dream, now size keka a increase bia kanena wo size 8. Afedi wo size me ko size 10. Adentina uraho. Unim se when you can go to gym and slim. So and lose some weight. But these are things that effects on the marriage. The new parents, they often mourn silently and separately. Not a baby, no about near man, the new baby has changed their life. Now, ain't a basa, now creating marital distance between one and also in a year. And I say even a sense of shame. Now, oba, now for the body cry, and body when you dream child, now we're doing that. For example, a new dad bet me a fail say. Now these are real. A new dad bet me a fail say. A new baby has taken his place. As I call an Benjamin position. Or no wabe number 1. Me yere affection. Or no wabe number 1. A new mom may feel sad and also frustrated about the ways of pregnancy, nursing, the demand of the child care. Nothing they were frustrated. But remember, you were praying for a child. Sometimes look at woman and start to think, say, maybe so. Now they think, say, these things, pregnancy, nursing, our effort. Don't be after nursing time, to be don't be frustrated. 4, don't blame yourself and answer your spouse for marital challenges. Don't blame them. Now, experts say the first baby is the biggest challenge when you're American into your marriage will face. Into the first baby, if you say first baby is your biggest challenge. Into you are both exhausted. Now you are grappling more here for new identities, new expectations every day for yourself, for your spouse. There's no time for personal pleasure. You can stay in the home for 4 months, but don't be frustrated about it because Nyame Ayo, a parent at that time now, and he's using you to nurture a little one. Now, so these are some of your fixed steps, and don't feel guilty and as a personally responsible. By nature and for the downturn of your marital life, don't feel guilty. Don't blame your spouse. Now, you are not responsible. We are responsible. And they say, if only you don't do anything. If you don't do anything that, not just say you are responsible. So why you be there to solve the problem there? Now you're responsible. You have to survive. Understand the new definition of a good marriage. She said, no matter another phase of marriage, understand. Ohio University research tested the co-parenting said Obani Obama parenting together. Any marital happiness of 46 couples. We have for 46. Now, woman who this revealing connection. Say woman who say parents are one more admire woman, one more support woman, no more agree before I could no ban, no more happiness, no. Or say our parents, no. Or my warrior, a so take no one more happiness, a chain 1 year. No one need happiness. And son could our neighbor. And to be happy whilst you wait for the child. Now, couples who criticize and even undermine each other, answer now mobile parents, any child bemwa, any tan cry. 81 who said, before marriage, before childbearing, how are you supporting each other? Are you criticizing? Are you undermining? Are you attempting to uproot the other parent? It may seem say a good marriage relationship will protect a couple, but parenting can change a lot in how a husband and wife relate to each other. Our reality, a good marriage, and I say, be protected, and so a babamua, and no, and say, my worry. The issue I be confront baby. It in the conclusion of the mind, Pamela, or say, having a good marriage before a baby arrives isn't enough to ensure that your relationship will thrive afterwards. As I said, there will be new rules I best settle in. Now, and none about them on how you judge and assess problems about my life. You have to fix. And they say, I'm home. I worry for more admire. I told her, yeah, now you hear our phone be our phone be a so new opinion, someone or chess or donny, and I saw Donny. I don't need to honor dear. Ubu be any more admire. And ne, ye babe bompire ne, a worry for I ever bompire mamma. Ain't it 2 hours whether you are a new mom and I say you are an old parent 2 hours and for share radensa, a radio to me at the end, a radi, a bishra. Sometimes, almost a kita marching, you have to act in areas like say, send a better discipline, punishment. How do we disagree on certain things? Bedtime, meal time, TV time, you have to agree on it. You have to agree. Number 6, a support network. I call it, say, weave into your marriage a support network. Sometimes you compare notes. A big crown one. I don't be on the sorry or not, so the mano, a similar age. Sometimes, didn't come more for parenting. Now, what it does, it can provide emotional support and a reassurance for you. Ain't it these crazy things are any business so when you be discussed now you'll find say you will less likely blame your couple. So what to me yes man. And he be no more sana ubi to me support to be sir. So we share more. Finding support for mother and man, a trick kakra. A man of the any is as I said, new moms, they have a lot of other women, almost all babies like them to access. If you are a mother's group, if you are a home committee or playground, if you are a pediatrician office, no near Colabia on any back essay because Satam Akolane cohort, so and then my cohort, no so cohort. Not just one here, activity groups for children. Try to be a cohort to me, baby, and ma game. But that idiot, that will less that will less access to other fathers. Ain't it look for couples groups So we are here. So in church no more no, there any couples groups, but it's something we're thinking about. Say in future, no, we can put people together like that. But you can have couple groups or mutume ebuawo. And to your bema make an effort. So we pay friendship. That is the time a mema wouldn't want so or ma that age. Woman a religious background the same. No, you need to pick from a religious background. California study be normal study new parents. Now, so study no. Say those who met a group with a psychology, one more mamini psychologists as groups to discuss childbearing issues. It will be sorry the man young be no be no ba at the essay, nini home como. See those people, no. One more divorce rate ever formed by 15%. The Nema we researched into a beboa. Now don't be afraid to ask. A man house will bisa a told bia Yagana for this can I say young one yedi. A told be a high. There will be our beboa with you or babesus on colline with babysitter, house cleaner, mother help. Bisa not what befear or beboa and think it through some mummy between scanner hanket and kete namonia can boom na ubisa etmia beboa se woni umami bi and also papa bi won chen or beboa can do ma beboa ni chat me say expect the unexpected. Almost say no book, no video, no class, no tip from a friend. Send you make us tips from a friend can fully prepare you both for the task of parenting. Oh, yeah, dear, and then beyond the unexpected will come. It is plan to give yourself some slack. My wife Jane said, I dear be who is here. So went to me and my how. You will have surprises in many ways. There's always a surprise. No matter how old your children are. And to turn down the criticism and turn up the administration. Ma criticism non kofo. Na ma abaso body no enkoso. Ya bo hu abaso. Ya bo yire abaso. Hey, medwun hu upia. Do something like that. Find a relaxing time. Talk about the biggest stress time. More transia. I've said some of this. I have talked about it. You try to only say, so your parents be brewa, they pile up stress. Akolane da no such hono ye before. Akolane da JB biana on so debi. Na ye boa ebeboa. Na uyo bema so you a stressor. Yeah, man, back massage. Yeah, man, back massage. Man, the time non for napo. Uyo ba and answer we stress out. Try to meditate. If you are just sit down and contemplate on a scriptural message, and forward you see and meditate. Now meditation settles you down. And finally, walk, go out of the house. Now circulation, air control. And you may have a bumpy. I said, I'm kind of saving 15 minutes for the bumpire. You per se you focus on agina a ma afena or ma. Ain't in pie ye kind. Your barber bumpire. Eddie Amasa ebia. Na maybe our phobia won't kita manketwa. Obonsama ko jine fie ho. A peso to two o mase. No the how go so mentiasie. Now they are criticizing each other. Now the confusion is high. Now woman who cry say ebi krom worry. You can see a bompires a massa afford. And no mess rema unipa back a bompire. Near to Subieno. Ebia. na bema esan se ne yira wonti the challenges high unhu ne yire eti oba bi hunu na aboti whether what tonsuo whether afi no okotonsuo e pese ye de oya ne hye awurade nsa se awurade suni won twena adwen fansi ne so no won tena fie asomtwe mu ibebo sampa ye mienu ewia na afi ya to aso esan se nyumre ye pese ye bompa ye ma abatan a omukita manketwa ene wo moba oma enipa mienu eni enim na wo ne ye mompa ye
Yada wase ejadofo a wosoro nyame hyirafo nyame bambofo nyame tumfo nyame wanwani nyumre nso aseda nyina ya wodia nema bi aya yentanye na nyumre wona makwa so ada na di akire yin yada wase papa adihye kun na wona makwa so ade amaye enum ne yesre adom ene mobrohunu ama awarefo a ana abusua sabre wo mo emanketwa na awo no emu bre ene ohaw ni atete ewo mu nti ede menti me ho ase bi aba abusua ni mu na yehu asa wansi ntamo emprempren ya ebetima kofa ohaw kase aba na adwo ne mpampenso mpo se ede aworegya ye ebeba awofo ntam na abofra na waba no ono na obeha no ana wono na obeye mobo ewo daache asetena mu enti anwumre ye pa wo chawo se awofo bi awarefo bi ewo saa situation yi mu a ana mo saa tibia yi mu a awurade yesew se wankasa ama nkonkron Kristo kotena efie ho na koma asodwe emra efie ho na wo nyina fa gidie ko ne akomakro ne adwenko entete abofra wona mo adon so ede no ache wo mo no we so ha na we so ha ede asodwe ene enije beba na abofra na waba no nso saa ne ema na ekoso go fie ho menti me ho ase no enye nsonso aso bo ni bia won so na imomo nyine from their show na nunyam anwumre yeda wase yede awofo ene wo ma ehye won sa yesro se mabasa bia ensi won tem si obonsam kwai e wo fidie nim yehu afa mogya de hye ne efehye fetwa awofo ene omai ho hia no mo mfa enigye se hia wo mo mpo no mo enigye ne asomdwe a abofra no benyini kama ede ahye won nyam aseda nyina ya wodia se nwumre yi wo be ne sa amaye sanse ebisa ade nyina o Kristo Yesu tena konkonim amen.
Amen. Otu so no bora paya ma mema no. Mema wo ma hia hawo. Tani awa eba abamu ti ho kra no ya to su mu abo. Ana ekite no. E pata fo no e
Yehua yakoswa da wase emre kwenya ne adom kesi a wode adom yen wo nansi na wo kyerɛkyerɛ yen kiran kaudin sa wa hye yombo se de how tbia ye de ba wo wurade o ye prado se wo be kunu no wo twitwaje yen ne mu na nyumre wakoa se kyerɛkyerɛ wo kyerɛkyerɛ nyina yina so mompaye ma agyanom a wo mo ware yen kyɛ na se emma na oba ababuhwe no nkyɛe a nyema no mu nsusio umanyi ho na abeto no nti akofa agyegie mu wantwumi like watini wakame mempene bi ababuhwe no ama mema no bi mpo ya pa ba wawre no wade de safo yi shawonsa nkoa na obetimi twage yo nti empire bond se yesu bi nti umayi fa wasato wonso ayedin se de ne ya de so sex won kwan no won kane do a wohia ye na wodi enidie ware ye ama nti wohia ma ba fi mo ba no ba meme agene ko hobi simple wa manin pa re de safa won bresie wasum dwen tsefi ho fa wonhyira gu meme so na fe wo hu se ayo bramu kun bia bramu yaw no bia na wonyina sa challenge ni na wo wade wa hye yembo se okunu bom pata biribiri se de na rada da so bi ne na wo betwitwa agyeoma ke wade hu memo bo na ma won kai se o how biara ni ho a wo wade wontime so ano shawonde na awale any fie enya asomdwe na mema enye wo mema o fie na enfa asomdwe eni hira eni kabia mrabusua no enye yeso yenya mema emobo o yesu din muntu amen
amen amen edane ante nyame ehira mo bebre empire yedu so no ansa na me hwe sa National Geographic shows ya wo mu ye bi na okodie bi na ono de ne oye ne se enoma afi no ma wo no mo na ye ne target nti o tesro ho a na ohwe ne nuanom no ma ene mmoa afi no ma wo obohuwa na wakwa akochi no na ekobai se anoma bi anoma nso no woso na ayete se krokro bi a wo butu ne baso na osori ya no hu se okode ne ba na ono nso etuye na wo hia akode no wo mo crashe ye na aboa no ne ntaban ba bi ne buye ba to okode no etehwe ya aneko mu abu abusuafo ne ameka ne se wo that is the time akola no the most vulnerable. Unfortunately, no, na parents ni be assign or how ni that journey stress niema cause wo fie honti no na mpaye kra na ekofo. Enti na abofra no na he's left ajar to Satan. And so this is the timer and to tie and ma abofra no nya good foundation. Ye pese ye de mo franketwa ya wo mo ewo ye mu nyina ene ye de wo mo hye Awurade nsa sonko se Awurade nhira wo Awurade sane ni tumi ewo afia sankoda ne de mu nyina na onye sa anoma no a okoshi akode no onye bi fantwa nkoda ne ho nhia na ommo mo ho ban enti ye de nkoda ya wo mo ewo ye mu nyina ehye Awurade nsa. Number 2, ebebo mpaye say. Ya na areho say. Around that time no, one year na Abraham awo no, na ni oye bread winner no. Na say ono so kohwere na djuma na afidi areho kese e na abesi fie ho because at that time no demand yeah, but the next no so okopa aduane ba no so na ne ho akire no. Se bi te saa wo ye mu a ehu anyame a wote ase Awurade nka ne ho na wo mo ano na wo so ni mu na wo mo asa abusua no ema wo mu ntumi nyina eti ye dikan abɔ mpa ye mankoda no na afi ya san abɔ bambo ene wo madwuma a wo mo ye kwan bia wo mo fa so edidi no Awurade enketa mu maye wo maye mo mpa ye ma awarefo a wo mo kita ma se ne ye kan ye no
dawa sinyame kronkron enanyure wa kwenya wodi amaye tie mompaye emfaye mofra enhye umusa e bompaye de mofra yawo onfofo omomugu abasa so omomutua no fo ano ekosi mofra otumi nanti tumrika ebusua biara mu se efri mofra otumi ekosku otumi ye bibia edemu nyina eba wani senya na nkonkon sane wo abusua biara mu nema awofue ema abusua no enye te senya mi fie dane da enye mpaebo fie enye trosem fie na mofrei ahweso asua na dane da wo mani aka wo Awurade wo ho yesraw se nyansa ne nimdie nyina firi wo Awurade eni ti yesraw ma nyansa ma wofo ni nyansa no fantete mofrei nema mofrei nso nye sutie enhye wo ntaban no se na nam saa yeso ama wunyame ama okore ntaban no abɔ mofrei hu ban ɛwɔ ɔmo adesua mu ɔnsukuu kom ɔmo agodie mu ɔmo adidie mu biribi a ɔmo yɛ mu Awurade ma asomdie ntena abusua biara mu na fa wɔn basa mu odo no gu mmɔfra yi so na wɔn ankasa yɛ wɔ honhom mu nyamesuro mu na ɔmo ntumi nya te sɛ abɔfra Samuel ne mmɔfra a ɔmo hyɛ aseɛ wɔ mmɔfra berɛ mu nyinaa tumi yɛ nkonimdifoɔ yɛsrɛ mmɔfra nyinaa hyɛ wɔn nsa o ma mmɔfra yi daakye nyɛ fɛ ma ɔmo daakye nyɛ akɔnnɔ ma mmɔfra yi tumi nyini yie na ɔmo mɛsɔ Nyame w'asɛm mu na yɛn nyinaa ntumi nsom wɔ na daakye bi yɛn mpanimfoɔ yɛ ni hɔ a mmɔfra yi nso abɛhyɛ yɛn anan yɛnim sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama yɛ ɛna nnwure nti yɛbisa wei nyinaa wɔ Jesus Christ din nti amen.
Amen. Your personal bompayama, senior mudidi, rather than book onipa baako and why breadwinner, rather than one who by woman pioneer on the team, rather than
Yes, straight in my phone and copper, and you bring so my about anymore. The ye na say and come for and 20 many every near the mountain. And I was say what our rim shra out the atom, our phobinum. And I was say one more fraud one a chain. And I was so a cayenne who up where who by this time ray. Stroko quite so ready, they giant be sway ever anymore. A chatty out there, my say ready with me a shashy year. This a old boy now for a juma by a stroke, Fear beera. Our fra a womb is so severed, but one juma by my and never yourself from some share pony. Say, what did your body how be an juma who how an asica symbol could feel how the bum of fresh to just so a my end. Can we fool home? Let's show one juma so. Namasi canteen a few are bringing her with him the action of free. Yes, so I say, oh, bamboy, brother in arsenal, but in your say, number one shrano and cosuanian shra away in fear brain. Yet though I say, your pap with you for. Deciding now, yes, Christian, you open your saying that. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Until Porsche, Mr. Dead, Yame in Shram. For empire a dihono. Sampaye ye peste da amwatin efa na obo emaye menini nyina na bebo sampaye. Empire ne yemienu. Yedi kan ne se ya ye kan nyina abedani dadwen ne ohaw ewo binom so yi no. Eya ade a ebinom so edi ho yaw se Awurade ebe hyira wo mo. Na yɛpɛsɛ yɛde wɔn a edi yaw wɔn suntwa agyaadwo ɛsrɛ Awurade sɛ ɔma wɔn mma no Awurade etie wɔn ɛma yɛn yɛto so mmienu sɛ ɛda aboaten bɔ saa mpa yɛ ne wia na ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn so ɛnnɛ yɛda wakoma so nyinaa ka kyerɛ Awurade yɛda wakoma so biara ka kyerɛ Awurade ɛnɛ deɛ they decided yes, I mean, let's see, wait. As I said, we want God to hear specifics. What is on your heart? It catch it ready. Now catch it ready. Yeah, men so me de. So I need na ebeko ready. This other so also atu nyang o ready set to ho. Emame. Acho.
Can aura dissetiti san ayotini to me
is was ready and meaning economy. Yeah, and I'm watching the Habayet and watch them a factory rapid. A bonfire, and I'm packed
What that was it. The common was some in your barn of the iron at home. We own your Utiasida. When you come in, no blue in some. I'm a crib here of about chain. Nagri, it was some no church around my cost to be a mine. In your man, in your man, or for the Adumadum, one and so when some a castle chinching, what been say once, and your son, I want to share it. It was a pa. Nafi, Wakwati and Selma Wana. The one was swallowed the Adum may also soon. A PBN so ascended as well a yas. Rade with the would say, O my mono, Bonin be hot. The Metia say, and I'm so Yamario one when in young coupon. The end of Frucura Moaton, to me, boy, a man of war. Rossi would be a dancing the bray. O Cassama dearly ho a year ho. Into any way, young Piboy, we are this dear park, a serious and say, O my was high Yawi. Oh, your phone, what dear Yawi, say free Berman, as a free Obano. A rather will be to my young to be a mine. Can you may young Pibon say, and I will my slow, grow near the tea and Pibon, a young home to be my maybe a dear war is soon at tea. I'm a two near one who be a Nara was some away moon is you will be brave for a dear my or the Adum a try in your name. I'm a one real who you be brave in poor was sorry. Anyway, we are dear to young how near money. Anyway, a radia or dear Uma Bonin in your beer. Anyway, a radia woman who was sorry free woman. Will it be what we are doing to me? Pibon says, son, I want you to me, our Maiso. Let's show one. You will be to me a year to me about nothing. My only wonder that when I wear for moon, one or watch you in the bench, it is halfway in a bowen in Pediampo. And you may sunny, it kill my Pibon, because I won't go on them. Rather sunny, they show one, William. The Bayer Sanka could see a Bayer than the dear could see. I'm a woman. Why you be pain? Or maybe brave, do what dances. I want to do my own. The rather say you be my enemy. Show one yam. Oh, yes, you be one tea. Amen.
Amen. If I start me, you're riding Casa. Maybe be a show so. Now, how I know that drink for goodness. I don't know better. My mom pie.